Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey Zhu and I am from America. I am 28 years old and I have a bachelor's degree in sociology and a master's degree in Asia Pacific Studies. This is my application for being an English teacher in Korea.
What is your experience as a teacher?
So I've taught in Korea for a little over a year. I did 5 months in Gunsan as a talk scholar, and after that I went to Gangwon-do as an EPIK teacher.
What are your strengths as an ESL teacher?
So I have a number of strengths as an ESL teacher. Firstly, I think it's very important to be well prepared, and so for me, I always have a well laid out, prepared lesson plan that is suitable for each class that I teach. Additionally, I'm very good at communicating with both my students and my co-teacher. For my students, I always try to find out how they're enjoying the class, if they're understanding all the materials, and I'll do whatever I need to fix any problems that arise. And regarding my relationship with my co-teacher, I always try to maintain an open channel of communication with them, and by having a good relationship with them, they're also able to help me assess my lesson plans, and we can mutually help one another to do a better job teaching.
What is your teaching style?
So I tend to use a lot of songs. I think songs are a really good way of teaching students, especially younger students. I feel like a lot of students learn very quickly from songs. They also find songs to be very enjoyable. Songs are a good way to teach new vocabulary words, as well as to allow students to practice speaking what they have learned.
What are your strategies for lesson planning?
So for me, I think lesson planning involves incorporating what has worked in the past, as well as using and trying new things. So when I make a lesson plan, I will think back on what I've done in the past and what's been really successful, and then I'll continue to use what has worked. But at the same time, I also want to look for new things to use. By adding in new strategies and new topics, the students can, be excited about the lesson. They won't be as easily bored as well. So I think this combination of using the old and the new is very successful for lessons.
How do you motivate your students to learn English?
So firstly, I need to maintain a very outgoing and positive appearance myself. When I teach, I'm very energetic. I'm always moving about the classroom. When the students see me do this, I feel like they're also more excited about the lesson. I always present myself as someone that is easily approachable. I am generally very warm-hearted. If the students have any sort of question or concern, I'm very quick to come to the students' aid and help them address whatever needs to be fixed. And by doing this, I feel like the students have a very seamless learning experience and things go about very efficiently.
What do you do to develop relationships with your coworkers?
So for me, having a lot of opportunities to speak with my coworkers is very important. And there's a number of ways that I can create these opportunities to speak with them. For example, I will always try to learn Korean, and by doing so, it gives me more opportunities to speak with my Korean coworkers, especially ones that have lesser English abilities. It also allows me to show my respect for the Korean culture. Also, whenever there's any activities that are going on in the school, sports events or hueshiks, I'll always make sure to attend. And by being at these events, I have more opportunities to bond with my coworkers and learn about what they're thinking and offer my insights as well.
What is your understanding of the cultural differences between Korea and the US?
So I think there are a couple of significant cultural differences between the US and Korea. For Korea, I feel like it's very hierarchical in nature, and there's generally a lot of respect between one another. Um, Personally, I really like this aspect of Korean culture, as I generally feel really good about showing respect to others, and I feel good about receiving respect as well. So I'm very quick to adapt to this sort of mentality. Regarding American culture, I feel like it's very diverse and multicultural, and that has allowed me to become a more open person, to be more friendly with the unfamiliar, and allow me to adapt better to what I'm not familiar with.
What do you enjoy most about being a teacher?
So the thing I enjoy most about teaching is to be able to help someone. Um, Ultimately, that is what I want to do, is just to help someone. And because of my general interest in acquiring knowledge and learning, I've developed a lot that I can teach to others. And so that I feel like that makes me suitable as a teacher. Okay, thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.